A very good morning to my dear class. So, I welcome you again in grade 7. Class, today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 8 from your social studies subject. So, the name of the chapter is Market. But class, before going to start a new chapter, I wish you a happy new year to you and your family members. So, this new year brings you a prosperity, joyful happiness in your life, and you should pay more concentration on your studies. So, let's start with our topic market. So class, you have already seen that there are various type of markets around you, and we have all visited the neighborhood market nearby our homes. So these small markets consist of a number of small shops that are selling household items and food products. So just a market is more than just shops. So in this chapter we will understand the actual meaning of market. So let's start with our topic. So class, basically a market is one of the varieties of systems, institutions, rules, regulations, process, social relation and a infrastructure which includes different types of parties like buyer and seller, and these all are engaged in the exchange of goods. So in short, market is a place where buyers and sellers are met. So, market plays a very important role in our life. Why? Because with the help of market, we can exchange our goods and satisfying our needs. So, it can be said that a market is the process in which the prices of goods and services are established. So, there are many kinds of market that we may visit for our everyday needs. So, these includes different type of shops, hawker stalls, a weekly market, malls, a large shopping complex, etc. But the demand and supply chain is regulated by the number of buyers and sellers that are present in the market. Class, here I can use two words, buyers and sellers. So buyers are those who can buy the goods from the market, and second word is the sellers. Seller are those who can sell the goods in the market. So these two terms, buyers and sellers, plays a important role in a market. So that's why we have told that market is a bridge between buyers and sellers, or market is a place where buyers and sellers are met. So class, this is all about the introduction part of market. So class, there are different types of market and we can discuss all these type of markets one by one. So now let's move our first market, that is the weekly market. A weekly market is called a weekly market. Why? Because it is held on a specific day of the week. Like here I can take a specific day like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So these are called the weekly markets, and weekly markets do not have a permanent shops. They are often temporary shops. So here traders set up shops for a day and then close them all the shops in the late night. So that's why these are called a weekly shops, and there are thousands of such market in India which plays a very important role in satisfying the needs of the human being or the customers. So this is all about your weekly market. So class, there are various advantages of weekly market like availability of many things. We can buy many things from the weekly market like vegetables, utensils, daily use items, groceries, etc. And second advantage is the cheaper rates. Here the rates of the products are very cheap, so that easily a customer can pay the price and they can easily buy the goods according to their own choice. And the main important things, these markets doesn't include any type of taxes. So class, just see here, This is a picture of a weekly market which include different type of vegetable shops, groceries items, clothes. Now we can move further that what are the demerits of weekly market. Besides the merits, there are various demerits and disadvantages of weekly market, like they don't have a permanent shop. Why? Because they can move from one place to another. That's why they don't have a permanent shop. Second one, it also includes so much defective products. Next one is the cases of cheating the consumers. And the last important is the bargaining. These items includes the bargaining capacity here. There are a lots of shop and the lots of items are available in the different shops, and these all depends upon the bargaining of the items. So this is all about your merits and demerits of weekly market. Now we can move further. What are different advantages and disadvantages of weekly market? Here, weekly markets which are held on a specific day of the week like Monday, Wednesday, etc. And the goods are available at a very low rate and bargaining can be done at a very high capacity. And most of the things that we need daily, it includes like grocery products, clothes, vegetables, etc. Now next one is the disadvantages. These do not have a permanent shops. They are moved from one place to another and they are open in the morning and they can close their shop in the night or in the evening. Next disadvantage is they do not have a brand quality products and they do not have a good quality of products. These are having a very low quality products. Last one is the as they are open only for a week of the day, not on all the days of the week. So class, this is all about your weekly market, which includes various advantages and disadvantages of market. Now our second one is the shops in the neighborhood. Besides weekly market, there are many shops that sell goods and services in our neighborhood. These includes the permanent shops, which includes milk from dairy products, grocery shops, stationery, etc. And these also includes the temporary shops like vegetable hawker, fruit vendor, the mechanic, etc. So class, this is a picture of a neighborhood shop. See, there are the various shops which are also available in your near your household. Now, so in short, these shops are near our houses and we can go there only on a day of the week, and they can include a variety of goods which includes our daily or our everyday need items. Here, the buyer and the shopkeeper generally known to each other and they can also provide the credit facility to us. Here the meaning of credit means they can also provide the good on the credit rate of interest or the credit facilities. Now there are also various meaning of our shops in the neighborhood. Basically it means that you can pay for the purchase later. This is the meaning of a credit. So our next and the third market is the shopping complex and malls. Basically a shopping mall or a shopping center or a shopping arcade mall is one or more buildings forming a complex which includes the various type of shops. So class, this is the picture of a shopping mall. They have an advanced technology for the comfort of the customer, and here there are the different type of floors which includes the different type of items related with the cloth, food items, different type of products. So there are various advantages and disadvantages of shopping complex also. So class, this is all about your chapter which includes the meaning of the market and what are the different types of market in India. I hope you all can understand the chapter, and I request to everyone, please read this chapter carefully from the book. Class, thank you. Enjoy your day. Have a great day ahead.